Hi, Tim here from Proclaim AV, and today we're taking a look at the Blafili XLR. Let's check it out. So I get a lot of offers from companies to try our product, review our product, and honestly, I turn most of them down. But this little guy kind of intrigued me, and so they did send me this sample for review. Um, so what does it do? Okay, well, a couple of things. First of all, it's a regular Bluetooth to XLR adapter that runs on battery. But this charge port, the USB-C, is also a connection to turn it into a 2-channel USB output that you can plug into your computer. So I could plug this into like maybe a powered speaker and then plug USB-C cable from this to my computer and use it as an interface to play audio. So I was really curious about this. So what comes with it? Well, you get the unit, of course. Then you'll get a little cable, which is USB-C to USB-A, which is fine. This will work as a charging and as a data cable. And then, of course, you get your little info sheet, which tells you everything about it, how to pair it, how to set it up, all that good stuff. So you can also stereo link a pair of these if you would like to do that. And you need a stereo signal because this does take the signal and it sums it to mono, and we'll do a test to show that. A couple of specs here. I'm not really a specs guy, but it is Bluetooth 5.1, and supported Bluetooth codecs are SBC, AAC, aptX, aptXLL, aptX HD. So, seems like a pretty good unit. Let's take a listen to it and check out some features. Okay, so we have this powered on and paired up to our to my phone and plugged into the Mackie Pro FX 12 V3 Plus. And so we're going to play a little music over the Mackie here and listen to what that sounds like. Okay, so that sounds pretty good. We don't have any problems with that. One of the things that I like to do with these is do a 48-volt phantom power test. Now, when I looked at the Amazon listing for this particular XLR interface, it did say that it's not designed for phantom power, but phantom power won't destroy it. So, that being said, what we're going to do is play our music clip again, turn the phantom power on and off, and see what happens. And you can see that the sound has gotten really thin. So it does appear that phantom power will not kill this interface, but at the same time, it sounds not as good. So I'm assuming there's some internal circuitry there that is stopping this thing, phantom power, from hurting this thing, but it also affects the quality of the sound. Okay, so we've plugged the Blafili into my laptop. And you can see that here it is showing up as a audio device, a pair of speakers. So that means we can use the USB-C output from this unit. And I am just using the cable that came with it right here to plug it in to the laptop. And then it plugs into the top of the Blafili right there. So what I'm going to do is one of the things I like to do with these, and that is I'm going to play a track that has chunks of audio missing from the left and right. And since we're basically summing these to mono, I want to make sure that the unit itself doesn't have any trouble with getting mono off of just one channel. Because I've seen some of the cheap ones, or I've seen cheap devices where they're cheating. They're not actually summing the stereo together. They are just pulling audio off of the left channel, for example. And so I always test these this way. So what we'll do is we'll play back this clip, and you'll be able to see the playback head as it goes across. And that will show you the time when the left and right channel cut out, and you'll be able to hear that. So let's give that a whirl. Okay, so you can see that that really is summing the music together. It is not just pulling off the left or right channel. It is summing it together properly. So, all right, let's do a wrap up. So what are my thoughts about the Blafili XLR? Well, I've been carrying one around in my bag for a while. I use it just for testing. I'll just push it into a top of a mixer board to play back music so I can check speaker systems, make sure everything's working, or I'll plug it into a jack on a stage so that I can make sure that that line is working properly, just to send some music down that line, versus just doing a tester, which doesn't always tell me if there's noise or humming or whatever. I can't tell that with a tester. I like to use a source like this. That way I'm actually hearing, and this is battery powered, so I don't have to worry about plugging it in or getting a 60 hertz hum from plugging something in. Overall, I think it's a pretty solid little unit. It does appear to be totally made of plastic. I think that's right. This could be metal, but I'm still kind of unsure about this ring. The rest of it is plastic. So we'll see how it holds up over the long term. My caution and for using this with little boards like this Mackie with global fan and power is that, you know, the sound quality is not as good. And the warning on the Amazon listing does say that you shouldn't send it fan and power, but if you do, it won't destroy it, which we have proved is true. So anyway, I just think probably in this application where you're plugging it into like a mixer board and just leaving it there with the fan and power on for other stuff, maybe not the best. But for, you know, portable speakers where you want to add a Bluetooth to one of your active speakers, fantastic. Easy way just to add it and play back some music. I'm super happy with it, and I think you will enjoy, especially at the price point. Thanks for watching.